Hello, jirtu hordoftoonni Kokeeftuu bakkam jirtu yeroo darbee pharmaceutical analysis exit exam question kanneen asiin dura hojjechaa turre paartii jalqabaatiin gaafilee muraasa ilaalaa turre har'ammoo paartii lammaffaatiin gaafilee muraasa kanneen ilaallu ta'a. Kanaaf barattoonni pharmacy keessattuu barnoota pharmaceutical analysis'idhaaf gaafilee isin deeggaruu danda'an hojjechaa jirra jechuudha. Kanaaf warroonni channel keenyaaf haaraa taatan gara duubatti deemtanii paartii jalqabaa ilaala. Kuni paartii lammaffaadha. Warroonni channel keenya wajjin jirtan immoo akkuma barame viidiyoochi like haa ta'u akkasumas barattoota biraatiifis share gochuu hin dagatinaa jenna. Warroonni channel keenya subscribe goone immoo laalaatoo subscribe hin taane taanaan subscribe godhaa, mallattoo notification sana immoo all gochuu hin dagatinaa jenna. Kallattimaan gara gaafii keenyatti seen. So gaafin keenya inni jalqabaa maal jedha? A clinical pharmacist working at the pharmacovigilance unit of Ethiopian Food and Drug Administration (IFDA) received an ADR report from the physician working in one of the government hospitals. An ADR report includes a detail of an initial age, sex, and the race of the patient, the name and the signature, as well as contact address of the reporter, and the description of an adverse event. The pharmacist understood that the ADR report didn't include additional pertinent information according to the IFDA ADR Authority Reporting Guideline and requested the physician for explanation. What is the pertinent information missed in this particular ADR report? A detail of an adverse event. B, the name of the patient. C, the detail of suspected drug. D, the detail of reporter. Inni kunis regulatory affairs, but it is area or clinical area irraa data dhufeedha jechuudha yookaan riipoortii argameedha jechuudha. Kanaaf information ichi missed ta'e. Yes, ADR report sana irratti isa kamii jedha gaaficha jechuudha. Kanaaf gara deebii itti osoo hin deemin dura, in the context of an adverse drug reaction ADR report, the pertinent information typically include detail about the reaction itself, and the patient involved, and the drug suspected to have caused the reaction. So given the scenario, if the pharmacist understood the additional pertinent information was missing from the ADR report, here are the breakdown. 1. The detail of an adverse event, which is the crucial as they describe what they occurred. Yes, inni kun baay'ee murteessaadha. The detail of adverse event jechuudha. Inni bira, the name of the patient it is important for identifying individual affected, and the detail of suspected drug are necessary for assessing which medication may cause the reaction kan jedhu beekuudhaaf nu fayyada jechuudha. So inni bira, the detail of the reporter are useful for follow-up. Inni kun immoo follow-upidhaaf nu barbaada. So they don't directly relate to the ADR clinical context, since the question is all about what is specifically missing from ADR reports. The most relevant missing information would be the detail of an adverse event. So more clarification in jiru. Yes, description is anarratti missed information waan jiruu fi sanaaf jechuudha kan ADR report sana IFDA quality regulatory affair kan gara duubatti kan deebiseef jechuudha. Kanaaf more of A gara atti dhiyaata jechuudha deebiin sirriin jechuudha. Inni bira, a pharmaceutical company is developing a new tablet formulation containing a sensitive active ingredient, which analytical technique would be the most stable for amplifying or quantifying the active ingredients of the final product. Egaa dhaabbanni tokko qoricha haaraa yookaan immoo taabileetii haaraa formulate gochaa jira. Formulation sana keessatti qorichi sun active ingredient more sensitive active ingredient kan ta'e qaba jechuudha. Kanaaf technique yookaan analytical technique quantify gochuudhaaf active ingredient sana at the final of the tablet jechuudha. Tablet sana irratti active ingredient quantify gochuudhaaf kan fayyadu isa kameedha? High performance liquid chromatography, gas chromatography, ultra visible or UV spectroscopy, Fourier transform spectroscopy. So gara deebiti gaafa deemnu pharmaceutical companies developing a new tablet formulation containing sensitive active ingredient. The analytical technique that would be most suitable for quantifying the active ingredient is so-called high performance liquid chromatography or HPLC. It is often used for such application due to its sensitivity, accuracy and the ability to handle complex matrix. So garmalay sensitivity jechuun very minimum amount of active pharmaceutical ingredients sanas quantify gochuu dandeenya waan ta'eef HPLC bakka kanatti gahee guddaa taphata jechuudha. Gaaffiitti aanu a researcher need to separate and analyze the component of the mixture of amino acid. Which technique would be the most appropriate jedha. Now maal separate gochuu barbaanne separate gochuu qofa osoo hin taane analyze gochuu barbaanna maal the mixture of amino acid. So the mixture of amino acid separation and analyze gaafa barbaannu technique nuti fayyadamnu maal jedhamaadha gaafichi HPLC, gas chromatography, T-layer chromatography, capillary electrophoresis chromatography. Kanaaf yeroo baay'ee amino acid especially the mixture of amino acid analyze gochuudhaaf technique nuti fayyadamnu capillary electrophoresis dha. So to separate and analyze the components of the mixture of amino acid, the most appropriate technique would be capillary electrophoresis. It is ineffective for the separation of amino acid due to its high resolution and efficiency. So technique ni kun more of kan filatamee fi resolution isaa garmalee guddaadha yookaan immoo bareedaadha. Efficiency isaa akkasuma waan ta'eef the mixture of amino acid separate gochuu, quantify gochuu, analyze gochuu gaafa barbaanne capillary electrophoresis fayyadamna jechuudha. So the answer is this one. Definitely, a pharmacy student is tasked with analyzing the dissolution profile of a new tablet formulation. Which technique should they use? Barataan pharmacy tokko dissolution profile of qoricha yookaan tabletii haarawaa after formulation check gochuudhaaf gaafatame jechuudha. Kanaaf dissolution profile check gochuudhaaf technique inni fayyadame isa kamiidha? UV spectroscopy, HPLC, disintegration testing, gas chromatography dha. Egaa dissolution profile jedhanaani dissolution tester fayyadamna. Bakka inni hin jirretti immoo disintegration apparatus fayyadamuudhaan disintegration testing hojjechuu ni dandeenya jechuudha. Therefore, the pharmaceutical company is tasked with the analyzing the dissolution profile of the product. The best technique to use this in this case would be disintegration testing or gas chromatography. May be mentioned here yet. However, gas chromatography is not typically used for dissolution testing. Kanaaf the most appropriate techniques that used for knowing the dissolution profile of the drug is disintegration testing here. If we are focusing on assessing dissolution property, gaafin keenyas dissolution profile dha waan ta'eef disintegration kan jedhu deebii sirriidha jechuudha. Gaafin itti aanu a pharmaceutical company wanted to ensure that their product meet the required standard for microbial contamination. Which test should they perform? Look, a pharmaceutical company wanted to ensure that their product meet the required standard of microbial contamination. Which test should be performed? Antibiotic potency, bacterial endotoxin, microbial limit test, sterility test. So to ensure that the product meet the required standard for microbial limit, the most relevant test should be microbial limit test, which is specifically designed for this purpose. Ega microbial limit test yookaan immoo microbial contamination check gochuu gaafa barbaannu microbial limit test hojjechuu akka dandeenyu baruu qabdu jechuudha. Maaliif gaafii dursee nutti display gochaa jira jechuu dandeessu? Gaafiin akkuma beektan egaa screenshot gooneeti kan nuti finne waan ta'eef kanaaf kan gaafichi deebii duubaa kan dhufu. Sababa kanaaf yaa more illustrate goone ibsinee bira darbaa jirraanaaf bifa sanaan akka hubattan isinitti himuu barbaadeeti. So inni itti aanu a pharmacist is analyzing a sample suspected for containing heavy metal jedha. Which technique would be most appropriate for detecting and quantifying this metal? Yes, product way, pharmaceutical expensive way. Heavy metal hamma inni of keessaa qabu. Egaa heavy metalin kun xiqqaatus product keenya keessatti hin dhabamu waan ta'eef achi keessa jiraachuu dhabu isuma jiru immoo quantify gochuu amma detection gaafa jennu jiraachuu dhabu. Quantify jechuun immoo erga jiraate hammami kan jedhu quantify gochuu gaafa barbaanne heavy metal technique nuti fayyadamnu maal jedhamaadha atomic absorption spectroscopy or AS, inductive coupled plasma mass spectroscopy or ICP-MS, X-ray diffraction, X-ray fluorescence spectroscopy jedha. So heavy metal determination keessatti meeshaa nuti fayyadamnu atomic absorption spectroscopy. So the most appropriate technique for detecting and quantifying heavy metal in the sample is atomic absorption spectroscopy or AS kan jennu. Niku yeroo baay'ee lead content, chromate content, heavy metal the other yes isaanan sanniin mercury shee gochuudhaaf fayyadamna jechuudha meeshaa kana. Akkasitti hubachuun gaariidha. So AS is widely used in pharmacology and environmental analysis because it allows for precise measurement of the metal concentration and is effective for trace metal analysis. Trace gaafa jennu garmalee xiqqoo jechuudha. Garmalee xiqqoo gaafa taate ishee sana analyze gochuudhaaf tekniikni kun nu fayyada jechuudha. Gaafa itti aanu a pharmaceutical company is developing a new drug that is prone to degradation in the presence of light. Which technique would be the best for studying the degradation kinetics under different light conditions? A. UVB spectroscopy, B. HPLC, C. Gas chromatography, D. Infrared spectroscopy or IR. Egaa qorichi nuti develop gochaa jirru sunlight idhaaf sensitive ta'eera. Maaliif? Prone to degradation of the presence of light. Kanaaf teknikoota jiran keessaa degradation kinetics isa beekuudhaaf kan fayyadu isa kamii jechaa jira. So a pharmaceutical company is developing a new drug that is designed degraded in the presence of light. The suitable technique for studying the degradation kinetics under different light condition is so called UVB spectroscopy. Maaliif UVB spectroscopy kana fayyadamne absorbancy isaa measure gochuudhaaf degradation isa monitor gochuu akka dandeenyu nutti himachuudha. So UVB is a spectroscopy can be used to monitor the degradation of the drug when exposed to light by measuring the absorbance change over time jedha. Kanaaf maybe Beer-Lambert law yoo yaadattan sana fayyadamne absorbance isaa calculate gochuudhaan absorbance sana irra kaane degradation sana monitor gochuu ni dandeenya jechuudha. Especially for light sensitive active ingredient. Gafetianu, a pharmaceutical company went to analyze the release profile of a drug from the sustained release tablet formulation. Which technique is used for this purpose? Look, a pharmaceutical company went to analyze the release profile of a drug from sustained release tablet formulation. Kanaaf technique ni sustained release tablet formulation kanaaf. Yes, release profile isaa beekuudhaaf nu fayyadu kamiin? HPLC, UV spectroscopy, dissolution testing, gas chromatography dha. Egaa chromatography keessatti completely kuni hin jiru jechuudha application kun. Kanaaf gara dissolution testing itti deema jechuudha for gabaabumatti. Kana maal jedha? A pharmaceutical company wanted to analyze the release profile of the drug from sustained release tablet formulation, and the technique that would be the most appropriate is dissolution testing. So dissolution testing measure how quickly and definitely a drug is released from its formulation. Kanaaf dissolution, disintegration testing kanneen jedhaman yeroo baay'ee for release profile of the drug from sustained release tablet formulation keessaa check gochuudhaaf yeroo baay'ee isaan nu fayyadu. Kana qofa osoo hin taane bioavailability prediction keessattis dissolution testing kun gaheen inni taphatu baay'ee guddaadha. Kanaaf more of industrial pharmacy akkasumas pharmaceutical analysis 1 warroonni regularly barattan especially pharmaceutical analysis 1 chapter 8 sana ilaaluu ni dandeessu jechuun barbaada. Gaafin itti aanu a pharmacy student is analyzing a sample for the presence of specific functional group jedha. Which technique would be the most suitable? Egaa wanti nuti analyze gochuu barbaanne kam barataan pharmacy sun analyze gochuu barbaade the presence of functional group specific functional group. Kanaaf specific functional group analyze gochuudhaaf technique nuti yeroo baay'ee fayyadamnu IR dha jechuudha. So IR UVs NMR X-ray diffraction jedha. So IR. So if a pharmacy student is analyzing a sample to determine the presence of specific functional group, so the technique that would be best suitable for this purpose is A jedha, that is IR jechuusaati. So UVV spectroscopy is generally not used for identification of the specific functional group. As a technique like IR spectroscopy would be the more appropriate jedha. Kanaaf IR dha functional group determine gochuudhaaf kan nuti fayyadamnu jechuudha yeroo baay'ee. Gaafin itti aanu a pharmaceutical company is developing a new drug formulation and they wanted to ensure it meets the required pharmacopoeial standard. Which of the following or which technique can be used to know this perform this activity? Inni kaampaniin tokko qoricha haaraa formulate gochaa jira. Qorichi inni oomishe garuu akkaataa pharmacopoeiaatiin oomishame isaa check gochuudhaaf testiin nuti fayyadamnu yookaan tekniikni nuti fayyadamnu isa kamidha? Specific optical rotation, melting point determination, assay, loss on drying. So to ensure that the newly developed formulation meet the required pharmacopoeial standard, the best technique that used for this test is assay. Assay chuma jenne estimation of active pharmaceutical ingredient. So karaa biraatiin an assay determine the potency of or concentration of a drug in formulation. Kanaaf by using assay technique we can check whether the given drug can be prepared based on the given pharmacopoeial standard. That technique is known as assay dha. So bifa sanaan beekuu ni dandeessu. Inni itti aanu a researcher is studying the interaction between a drug and its target protein. Which technique would be the most appropriate for studying this interaction? Look, researcherichi maal barbaade interaction qorichaa fi target jidduu jiru, interaction qorichaa fi receptor jidduu jiru beekuu barbaade. Kanaaf techniqueni drug interaction with target or receptor kan timu technique kamidha? UVVs, MS, surface plasma resonance, NMR. So a researcher is studying the interaction between the drug and its carrier. The technique least likely to provide information about this reaction is NMR. So MS gaafa jennu MS mass isaa nutti himuu fayyada, especially the mass of unknown compound. Yes, the fragment pattern of known compound kana nutti himuuf nu fayyada. UVVs akkuma reefu jennee absorbance measure gochuudhaaf, surface plasma resonance fi NMR kun garuu interaction qochuudhaaf nu fayyada jechuudha. Kana maal jedha? MS spectroscopy is primarily used for identification and the quantification of substance rather than detailed interaction study. The technique NMR spectroscopy or SPR, surface plasmon resonance, would be more appropriate for studying interaction. Kanaaf deebiin keenya gara NMR tti deema jechuudha. Gaafii itti aanu a certain pharmaceutical company filed a new drug registration application to IFDA to register a tablet for Ethiopian market and submitted a sample for quality checkup. The analyst working in the quality control laboratory of IFDA was tasked to conduct the quality tests that measure the solution and the release of the drug from tablet. What is the quality control test should be performed? Kana reefus dubbanneerra actually bara gara arraa kan inni dhufe garuu gaafichi almost wal fakkaataadha jechuudha. Kanaaf so the amount of release, yes, the amount of release of the drug from tablet beekuudhaaf test nuti fayyadamnu kam jedha? Dissolution, weight variation, hardness, disintegration. Jarri dissolution fi disintegration gaafa walitti dhufan qoqqaa fi kanaaf dursa kan argatu dissolution. Also dissolution asitti firability osoo jedhe deebiin keenya gara diitti deemachu. So in the context of the quality control test for a tablet formulation to meet the measure of the solubility and the release of the drug, the most appropriate quality control test should be performed is dissolution ratio. So dissolution testing specifically assess how well and how quickly a drug dissolves in a specific medium, which directly relates to its solubility and release characteristics. So dissolution in kuni yeroo baay'ee qorichi tokko qaama keenya keessa erga seenee booda daqiiqaa meeqa keessatti completely dissolve ta'ee yookaan dissolve ta'ee yookaan soluble ta'ee gara hidda dhiigaa keenyatti tamsa'a kan jedhu nutti hima waan ta'eef. So dissolution is mainly very important to know the quick drug distribution bioavailability isas himuudhaaf teeknika fayyadamnuudha jechuudha karaa biraatiin. Gaafinitti aanu the GMP inspection team observed sliding door between ancillary area and the production room of manufacturing company. The team records this as a non-conformance works to be corrected. What is the most likely reason for the team to record the presence of sliding door as non-conformance? Yes, amma GMP inspection to hojjetamaa jira. GMP inspection manufacturing company way deemee gaafa hojjetu non-conformance argate especially relative to sliding door. Maaliifi jedha reasonichi non-conformance sun kan dhufe sababni maal ta'uu danda'a? Irratti to prevent the pressure differential from pushing the door open jedha. Barratti to prevent the measure different from disturbance of an airflow jedha. Charratti to prevent the accumulation dust in sliding room jedha. Dirratti more to prevent any person to easily open jedha. Kanaaf deebii gaafa laallu the most likely reason for the GMP inspection team to record the presence of sliding door between ancillary area and the production room as non-conformance is to prevent the pressure differential from pushing the door open. So sliding door can create a challenge in maintaining proper air pressure differential, which are crucial for controlling contamination and ensuring sterile environment in pharmaceutical manufacturing. Kanaaf deebiin ahaa ta'aa jira most gara aatti diivee ta'aa yookaan gara A deema jechuudha. Gaafinitti aanu and if the inspection team inspected a pharmaceutical manufacturer and record the following observation among others: the production premise had ceiling and wall that do not allow air passage, multi-pressure of each corners, close fitting doors, what called sealed light fitting. So at the end of the inspection and after the completing every required task, the team finally concluded that the premise were not fit for pharmaceutical production. So what feature of premise most likely contributed for the conclusion made by the team? So ammas inspection team especially from IFDA. So isaan kunis inspect kan gochaa jiran pharmaceutical manufacturer area akkasumas recorded system isaanii jechuudha. Yes, system isaanii. So the production premise had ceiling and the wall that do not allow their air passage, multiple sharp edge in the corner, close fitting doors and the sealed light fitting. At the end of inspection garuu maal ta'e teamichi maal conclude godhe that the premise were not fit the pharmaceutical production. Kan akka inni fit hin taane kan godhe. So what feature of the premise most likely contribute for the conclusion? So sealed light fitting, close fitting doors, edge in the corners, ceiling walls. So the feature of the premise that most likely contribute to the conclusion made by the IFDA inspection team regarding this unsuitability for pharmaceutical production is edge in the corner. Sharp edge in the corner can pose contamination risk and make cleaning difficult, which is critical for maintaining the necessary sanitary condition in pharmaceutical manufacturing. Kanaaf caan sirriidha jechuudha. Gaafinitti aanu a pharmaceutical manufacturer licensed by the IFDA is normally inspected to periodically inspected by the team from authority. What's the main purpose of periodic inspection? Yes, inni kun immoo pharmaceutical manufacturing tokko licensed already if data jechuudha garuu periodic inspection ni hojjetama jechuudha from that authority. Kanaaf the main purpose of periodic inspection maalidha gafichi. So the main purpose of such periodic inspection is simply to issue manufacturing certificate of the competency. So periodic inspection are primarily conducted to ensure that the manufacturer complies with regulatory standard or SOP, which ultimately support the issuance of the certificate of competency. So if almost the bad actually. Gafinitianu in pharmaceutical manufacturing industry, annual internal quality audit was conducted, and during the inspection, different non-conformance or NCR activity were detected. Most of those detected NC or non-conformance activity were found to be major non-conformance. The audit team communicates this non-conformity with the quality assurance manager of the company. So what should be the most appropriate next step of the quality assurance manager? Yes, non-conformity in argamera. Yeroo inspect godhan ammas inspection ida. Kanaaf isa sana immoo gara maalitti report godhan warri annual internal quality audit hojjetan sun kallattimaan gara quality assurance manager itti report godhan jechuudha. Kanaaf quality assurance manager measuring inni fudhatu maal ta'adha filannoon keenya preventive action, corrective action, management review, external audit jedha. So most of the time the non-conformity mul'ate jechuun the quality assurance manager wanni inni fudhachuu qabu corrective action jedha jechuudha. So implementing corrective action is crucial to address detected non-conformity and prevent their recurrence jedha kuni ifa. Gaafinitti aanu maal jedha, an analyst in quality control laboratory received a dissolution test request for the tablet sample from production line. Before performing the analysis, the analyst identified the biopharmaceutical classification or BSC of the product as a BSC class 1. Once identified the BSC class of the drug, the analyst conducted the dissolution test and recorded the amount of dissolves as a drug at a dissolution time of 30 minutes. So what is the minimum amount of drug expected to dissolve at 30 minutes in this case? Irra shantama labeled amount jedha jaatama 78 qorichi keenya garuu BSC class 1 dha jechuudha. So for BSC class 1 products high solubility fi high permeability dha kan expect goonu. So the minimum expected amount of the drug to be dissolved at 30 minutes mark in the dissolution test is typically quite high jedha. Based on the classification and the common expectation in dissolution testing, almost BSC class 1 ta'e taanani solubility isa greater than 80 jechuun 85 most of the time 85 ifa ta'uu danda'a bakka bira yeroo ilaaltan 85 jechuu danda'a. Kanaaf greater than or equal to 80 waan jedhee fi 85 is daa jalatti hammatama waan ta'eef deebiin keenya gara daa kanatti deema jechuudha. So for basic class 1 grade in it is generally expected that at least 80% of the active ingredient should dissolve within specified time frame to ensure proper bioavailability. So if Gaafinitti aanu a variety of quality control tests are performed by FDA as a part of the process of granting marketing authorization to pharmaceutical product entering to the market. The FDA wanted to ensure that each unit of pharmaceutical formulation contains a reasonable amount of active ingredient. So what type of quality control tests are the most appropriate in the scenario or in this case? Yes, gaaficha sirriitti ilaala. A variety of quality control tests were performed jedha. Qorichi tokko yookaan pharmaceutical company tokko product isaa qabatee magaalaa osoo hin seeniin dura FDA'n testii garaagaraa hojjeta jechuudha. Testii garaagaraa wanni inni hojjetuu fi formulation isaa reasonable akka ta'e especially reasonable amount of active ingredient akka qabu kan qabne beekuudhaaf jedha. Kanaaf yes, the type of quality control test that are most appropriate for this case amma case kana especially enough amount of or reasonable amount of active pharmaceutical ingredient qabamuun qabu kan jedhu beekuudhaaf testiin nuti fayyadamnu isa kamidha. Arratti dissolution and physical strength test jedha. Arratti assay and dosage uniformity test jedha. Disintegration and breathless test ilaal. Elasticity and wear water content test. So the type of quality control tests that are the most appropriate in the context of ensuring that each unit of pharmaceutical formulation conforms to a specified standard is dissolution and physical strength test. These tests are essential to ensure the pharmaceutical product meet the necessary quality standard for efficiency, efficacy and the safety. Enough test or the most appropriate test that FDA undertake is dissolution and physical strength test kan jedhu kana jechuudha. Walitti tokko gara magaalaa osoo seenin dura wanti inni hojjetu isa kana jechuudha. Gaaffiitti aanu WHO has established a certain minimum regulatory requirement for the registration of herbal traditional medicine in the guideline. Among the requirements that are quality control parameters. Yes, among these requirements are a quality control parameter. What quality control parameter are used as a part of the purity test on these types of products? Amma WHO why traditional or herbal traditional medicine kana register gochuuf jechuudha. Register gochaa jira jechuudha. Kana yeroo sana warri quality control department parameter inni ilaalu keessa yes look the what quality control parameter that are used as a part of the purity test of this type of product. Description of the process of manufacture, quantification of active ingredient, quality in the type of spent, pesticide residue. So, for the registration of herbal traditional medicine according to WHO guideline, the appropriate quality control parameter should be description of the process of manufacture area. Maalif jennaan, this is crucial for ensuring consistency, quality, safety in herbal products. The other parameters like identity, purity of the active ingredient are also important, but the process of manufacture is fundamental jedha jechuudha. Kanaaf horof gara description of process of manufacture itti xiyyeeffata jechuudha. Gaafa herbal traditional medicine register godhu WHO guideline isaa isa kana fakkaata jechuudha. Gaafin itti aanu a pharmacist who is working in the research and development unit has prepared acyclovir cream which is antiviral cream as a drug of choice for herpes simplex keratitis. A sample was taken to check the microbial quality of this product. After some procedure, it was concluded that the product contained bacterial endotoxin beyond a permissible level. So, what is the most likely test performed in this case? Pyrogen test, sterility test, microbial limit test, preventive efficacy test. Egaa gaaficha sirriitti yoo ilaaltan faarmaasistiin maal hojjechuu barbaade acyclovir creamidha jechuudha kan inni hojjete. Maaliif jennaan hepatitis simplex keratitisdha. Amma saampiliitu fudhatame jechuudha. Maal check gochuudhaaf microbial quality. Kanaaf procedure erga fixan booda maal arganii dhumarratti bacterial endotoxin contamination argatan jechuudha. Inni sun bacterial endotoxin kun what call level jiru sana oliidha jechuudha. Kanaaf testiin hojjetamuu qabu kamii jedha asirratti gaafa dhuftan in this case where it has been concluded that acyclovir cream contain a bacterial endotoxin beyond the permissible level jedha. The most likely test performed should be pyrogen test. So pyrogen test is specifically designed to detect the presence of bacterial endotoxin which are potential pyrogens that can cause fever. So almost pyrogen test and the microbial limit test. Reefu daallee tura microbial limit test waan ta'eef garaagarummaa isaanii adda baasaa deemuun baay'ee barbaachisaadha jechuudha. Gaafin itti aanu quinine is anti-malarial drug that is widely used in rural public health care facilities of Ethiopia. It is included in the National Essential Medicine List and the Facility Specific Medicine List. The generic drug is available both in liquid and dosage form. What is the first criteria used for including in both lists? Kanaaf quinine idhaanii beektu Cinchona barkii keessaa baafne malaria treatment keessatti gahee guddaa taphata. Kanaafi amma qoricha kana National Essential Medicine List jalatti galmeessina. Akkasumas Facility Specific Medicine List jalatti. Yes, quinine akka listoota lamaanuu kana keessatti akka galmaa'u criteria kan ta'e isa kamiidhaama. The first criteria kan jennuun isa kami? Affordability dhamo, quality dhamo, morbidity dhamo, availability dha. So asitti gaafa dhuftan in the first criteria for including the drug in the national guideline, National Essential Medicine List and the Facility Specific Medicine List is quality. So quality is the fundamental to ensuring that the medication are effective and safe for public health use, which is an essential for an essential medicine list. Kanaaf qorichi kunis akka galmaa'u yookaan immoo quininis akka galmaa'u kan taasise yookaan dursa kan qabatu criteria inni jalqaba quality dha jechuudha. Quality dha jechuudha. Garuu namni baay'een dogoggoruu danda'a kee affordability akkasumas availability gaafa jennu. Inni kun maaliif traditional medicine fayyadama hawaasni Itoophiyaa keessa jiru yoo jedhee affordability and availability kan ta'u. Nuti garuu kan gaafatamne quinine anti-malarial drug dha. Cinchona barkii keessatti argameera. Garuu warri regulatory National Essential Medicine List fi Specific Facility Specific Medicine List jalatti galmeessuu barbaade jechuudha. Dosage lamaaniin liquid dosage form and solid dosage form. Kana gochuudhaaf criteria jalqaba maal ture? Gabaabumatti quality kan jedhu deebii taa'achuudha. Egaa har'aaf gaafiin paartii lammaffaatiin qabannee dhufnee kana fakkaata. Channel keenya subscribe gochuun video garaagaraa argachuudhaaf isin fayyada. Sana qofa osoo hin taane immoo videoon kun namoota biraa barattoota biraa akka qaqqabu taasisuudhaaf video kana like gochuu, share gochuu, page university garaagaraa irratti share gochuudhaan akka isaan bira ga'u taasisuu hin dagatinaa jenna. Egaa video biraatiin video isin barsiisuu qabadde hanga dhufnutti bakka jirtanitti nageenyi isiniif haa baay'atu jechuun barbaada.